This is Qatar, one of the richest countries in the world. Its per capita income is $128,000, and it is far more than countries like USA, Singapore, even UAE and Saudi Arabia. Qatar is also known as Vegas of Middle East because of its luxurious lifestyle. But in Qatar, it was not always like this. If we go back a few years, Qatar was a desert nation. So how Qatar transformed himself from a desert nation to one of the wealthiest countries in the world. Transformation of Qatar. For the first time in 1940, oil field was discovered in Qatar. Until 1960, the work of oil transportation started in full swing, but it did not make much difference in Qatar. Then in 1970, Shell Oil Company got Qatar's biggest treasure, North Field. It is world's largest gas field till now. But in those days, gas was not very profitable because it could be transported only with the help of pipelines. But then in 1995, the Crown Prince Hamad bin Khalifa Al Thani came into power. Hamad bin Khalifa's main focus is gas. He knew that only gas can change the future of Qatar. He invested heavily in a new technology called gas liquefaction. Gas liquefaction is a process of conversion of gas into liquid under certain temperature. And with its help, Qatar could transport gas to other countries. Now Qatar is biggest transporter of liquefied natural gas in the world. In 2005, Qatar made a company named as Qatar Investment Authority, which reinvests the money generated by gas and oil to different assets in the world. Qatar's deliberate strategy of economic diversification, investing heavily in infrastructure, education, and healthcare. As a result, Qatar has become a hub for business and tourism, attracting visitors and investors from all over the world. Qatar's investment in museums, art galleries, and sporting events has helped to put the country on the map, attracting visitors from around the world and generating economic growth. By investing in innovation and technology, Qatar is positioning itself as a hub for research and development, which will be crucial for its future success. Qatar even hosted FIFA World Cup 2022, and the estimated cost of hosting World Cup is estimated as $220 billion. Good governance. Qatar's transformation is a reminder of the importance of good governance. Qatar's leaders have made strategic investments in the country's infrastructure, culture, and transportation, which have paid off in a big way. However, the country's leaders must also address the human rights abuses and other controversies that have come to light in order to build a more just and equitable society. Challenges and controversies. Despite its remarkable success, Qatar has faced its share of challenges and controversies. One of the most pressing is the treatment of migrant workers, who make up the majority of the country's population. Many of these workers come from countries like Nepal, India, and Bangladesh, and they work long hours for low pay, often in dangerous conditions. Human rights organizations have accused Qatar of mistreating these workers, and the country has faced pressure to improve their living and working conditions. Qatar has also faced criticism for its support of extremist groups, including Hamas and the Taliban. The country has been accused of providing financial support to these groups, as well as a safe haven for their leaders. In addition, Qatar has been involved in several diplomatic disputes with its neighboring countries, including Saudi Arabia and the United Arab Emirates. In 2017, these countries imposed a blockade on Qatar, cutting off its air, land, and sea routes. The blockade was lifted in 2021, but the diplomatic tensions remain. Lessons learned. Despite these challenges, there are several lessons that we can learn from Qatar's remarkable transformation. One is the power of investing in natural resources. By investing in its natural gas reserves and building the necessary infrastructure, Qatar was able to create jobs, build wealth, and transform its economy. Finally, Qatar's transformation is a reminder of the importance of good governance. Qatar shows how good governance can change the life of people living in the country. We hope leaders from other countries also learn lesson from Qatar and improve their countries too. So at the end, thanks for watching our video.